What's up, YouTube? Coin Flip back, and today we're going to do another unboxing. This one is going to be from Monument Metals again. This should be fun. This is going to be a little bit different package. We'll go over what we got inside, but let's get it open, see what we got. Alright, so the first thing that we got was their 5 ounces at spot. We hadn't taken advantage of that deal. So 5 buffalo ounces at spot. Can't be mad at that. Monument Metals. 5 ounces at spot. Alright, next up, we got 2 rolls of Mercury dimes. We were actually going to get these during the dip, and unfortunately the price went up a little bit, and these were gone by the time we hit the go button. But thankfully they came back in stock within a couple days. So without waiting and getting caught again, went ahead and hit purchase on 2 rolls Mercury dimes for I think $95. That's hard to beat. So we're going to go through this and see what's inside, see what you get on those Mercury dimes. And then lastly, this one was a BU roll of Washington quarters. So don't know what's in there either. They could all be 64s, but don't have any high expectations on the Mercs. Probably expect them all to be 40s, but you can see the gap there that they're definitely circulated. So let's start with the Mercury dimes and see what is inside. And I'll probably put some gloves on for this, but we'll get this guy opened up. We'll get some gloves on and get you started on roll number 1. But let's crack the top of this guy. Definitely looks circulated. So let me get some gloves on. We'll see what we get. And it might be silly to have gloves on for this, but I thought, why not? All right, I'm going to start on this end here and see what we get. But looks like we got a 1930, and don't see a mint mark on this guy. 1930 Philly. Second one's a 43 Denver. This one's a 24. Not sure if we'll be able to catch it here, but 1924, and I can't tell, but that might be an S. All right, I got the scope over here, but 1924 S, 1945 S. Obviously, these are going to be circulated condition. 27 Philly, 45 Philly, 44 Philly. This one has a little bit of a ding over here on the edge. But again, Monument Metals coming through the rolls of Mercury dimes for $95 when I hit the go button on these. That's hard to beat with premiums the way they are these days. So 43 Philly, 26 what? Denver. If we do get any, I think 26S is a semi-key date. 26 Denver. If we get any semi-key dates or key dates, I'll let you know. Put mintages on the screen for you. But 35 Philly, 42 S, 44 S. This one is pretty worn. Let me put this under the scope quick. Looks like a D mint mark. D mint mark. What year is it? It's hard to tell. It's a 1920, 1928. Can't quite tell. 45 Philly, 44 Philly, 42 Philly. This one looks old. It's got a Denver mint mark, I think. And this one's a 1920 Denver. Be cool if we got a 21, right? So it's not in bad shape. 36 Philly, 1939 Philly, 44 Denver, 41 Philly, 42 Denver. And we'll go through and check for errors and such after the fact. But again, just bought these for the silver content, and it's always cool to just go through them. 44 Philly. It was a 1937. Looks like it's been clean, but pretty good shape, pretty good detail. Yeah, this one's pretty nice. 1937 Philly. 1945 Philly. 41 Philly. 1943 Philly. 1936 Philly. 1941 Philly. All right, sorry I had some camera issues, but next one in the lineup is this 1942 Denver, and this one's pretty nice shape. But it's pretty cool toning on this one. Pretty decent shape. 42 Denver. 1943 Philly. So another 1920. Yep, 1920. That looks like a Philly as well. 1941 Philly. 1945. That one's a Philly. 1941 Philly. Another 1941. That one looks like an S. 41S. 43 Philly. 1918. Here we go. That's an S. The oldest one, 1918 S. Not sure the mintage, but we'll put it on the screen. Another 41 Philly. 1942 Denver. 1943 S. 43S. Another 20 Philly. All right, just a few more left in this first roll. 1945 Philly. 42 Denver. Look at this gnarly guy. 1943 Toner. 43S. 43S. 42 Philly. 42 Philly. 43 S. 1939. And lastly 1936 S. Alright, so we had some cool ones in there. 1918 was the oldest. Let's get the other one opened up, see what we get. Kind of to be expected if you think about it, but still kind of fun nonetheless. Batch number 2, 44S. That one's a 44S. There's a 24 Philly. Another 44S. This one looks old. 1918. Pretty slick. No mint mark. Oldest one again. 1940 Philly. 1923 Philly. Didn't see a mint mark on that one. 45 Philly. This one's a 45 Philly as well. Looks like another oldie. 34 Philly. 43 S. 43 Philly. 1923, pretty slick. Looks like a Philly. 43 Philly. 1942 Denver. This one looks like it has a counter stamp in it of some sort. That's 41 Philly. 43 Denver. Another 43. That's an S. 42 Denver. 45 S. Looks like a 25 Philly. 41 Denver. 43 S. 42 S. So lots of 40s obviously. 1940 on the dot. That one's a Philly. 43 Denver. 1936 Philly. It's good to get some in the 30s. 43 S. 42 Philly. 42 Philly. 45 S. 44 Denver. 41 Philly. 39 Philly. 43 Denver. 42 Philly. 43 Philly. 42 S. 39 Philly. That one had pretty good detail. And 44 Philly. 41 S. 1927 Philly. Little slicker one there. 1935. Getting some variety now. 35 Denver. And 45 Philly. 42 Denver. 39 Philly. 42 S. That one's a 43 S. 1919 Philly. 1945 Philly. And last but not least, 42 Philly. All right. So pretty cool 2 rolls of Merc dimes. That's what you're going to get. They're circulated, but there is some cool variety in there. Obviously a lot of 40s, but there are some 30s, 20s, and even teens. So pretty happy with that. All right, we're going to get these pushed back and check out the BU quarter roll. So this is the real reason I got the gloves on. Looks like maybe this has been opened. I don't know. And that one's definitely not been opened, I guess, because this is over top of it. All right, so what do you guys think? This is all going to be 64s, or we're going to have some other stuff in here? Definitely looks pretty good. 64. They all going to be 64s. 64 Denvers. All right, well, let's go through these pretty quick and see what, if anything else, pops out of the all 64s. Well, unfortunately, they were all 64 Denver, but they are in pretty cool BU shape. They're a little dusty, like there's some, maybe the old paper rolls or something, wherever they got them. Not sure where they get this stuff, but pretty cool to go through some 100-plus-year-old dimes. Some of them are 80 years old, but they're all 80-ish years old or older. And then 1964 Denver BU quarters, so maybe that one's not BU, but pretty cool to see and unbox some unique stuff from Monument Metal. So shout out to them. I know they don't have any affiliation. They didn't sponsor this. I bought this with my own money. So anyway, just another unboxing of some cool stuff. And again, if you are just getting into the stacking game or have not yet purchased, they have 5 ounces at spot, 1 per household. So pretty cool to get in on that, to get silver at 24 or so dollars an ounce. So anyway, thanks for watching. Coin Flip out.